Who's really responsible for people that's stealing out of the stores everywhere?
Hey, did he pay for it? Huh? Pick it up then. If you didn't fucking steal it, pick it up, bitch. What? What? You paid for it? Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it the fuck up. Pick it the fuck up then if you paid for it, bitch. Pick it the fuck up. I'm fucking tired of you pieces of shit. Get the fuck out of here.
You see in people's comments and stuff, it's crazy. People are just people are just so stupid out there. People, oh, because we got a Democrat in office, people are just, they're stealing out of stores and they're doing this. And, you know, I understood it because I think there were some laws passed, blah blah blah, whatever, leniency, something. Man, you know what? I'm not even really sure, but I do know that it has been happening a lot, and people have been getting slaps on the hands for it. But what tripped me out was the other day I was at it was a Dollar Tree here at one of our local Dollar Trees in town. And so I come in and there's this transient gentleman, this homeless gentleman. He was outside the store and he was coming in after me. So I held the door and I let him in. So he goes into the back of the store, goes and looks around for his items, and I proceed to do the same thing. So shortly thereafter, a couple of minutes later, I end up in the back with a refrigerated section, and I see him, and there's one of his partners that are in the store with him, and I guess the partner was already in the store, so they only had a couple of items. You know how you just like kind of walk past people and you just kind of like glance at them, and then you just kind of keep it moving, minding your business, kind of doing your own thing. So maybe about 2 3 minutes later, I'm always going up and down every aisle. All right, I'm a shopper, right? So about 2 3 minutes later, I see the homeless gentleman's again. It's him and the other guy. Now they're together on the same aisle that I am, but they're coming down, walking towards the front of the store. So I make my way, past them. They were standing there looking at some stuff on the wall. So I go to get in line. When they hit the top of the aisle, like the front of the aisle, more towards the registers, so they broke both of them and they started running. Right, they ran, full speed for the front door.
Kidding me again? What a shame.
And, they're probably about maybe 5 to 10 feet away from the front door. And they took to me, if you ask me, they ran a little bit too early, but they ran from there all the way outside the store. Now, you're not supposed to steal anything like that, but they could have did it a little better than that. Maybe not make it look as obvious. But who's to blame for that? I mean, to me, myself, I blame just individuals. It's crazy how they say because a Democrat is in office or, whoever, that's why people are stealing. But people been stealing even when Republicans have been in the office, which we have Republicans in office now, and people are stealing. People been stealing, and it's not gonna stop. Wait, wait, wait. I know you're enjoying the content, but we have a brand new Patreon where you'll be able to check out behind the scenes footage, early videos before they hit YouTube. Early videos before they hit YouTube, and specialized content that won't even touch the YouTube platform. It will not touch the YouTube platform at all. Just get into the Patreon and you will be able to see that specialized content right there. So you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, go ahead and leave a comment if you like, check the description down below, click on our join the Patreon link, and we'll see you there. Brandy and Blunt. Yeah, unless they do something about it, it's probably not going to stop. I don't know what they could do to stop it, but whose fault is it? That's pretty much what the thing was. Whose fault do we think that it is? You guys let us know down in the comments, all right? But what really got me about that little small story I just told, what really got me about it was the employees' reactions. There was about 5 employees, and there was a couple on the floor, and they just happened to not come across the homeless guys, and there were a couple on the registers, and then there was a male manager, and he was maybe an aisle or 2 away from them, so he had, you know, good reaction to the point where, he coulda did something, okay? I don't expect you to chase these guys down, I don't expect you to put your life in danger or anything like that, but you coulda yelled, hollered, threw a paperclip.
Ladies, go out the store. Then when you keep going, go ahead, go out the store. Go out the store. Go out the store. Smile. Smile. They laughing. It's crazy.
Something, okay? But it was their reaction, and you guys wanna know what their reaction was? Nothing. You hear nothing. Like, they didn't even budge, and they're like, "We can't do anything about it. They come in here all day and steal," things like that. I mean, you can take a picture of them, put their name up on the little board. You know how they do when you go into those stores, they have like a board up with people's faces on them, kind of embarrass you a little bit. It kind of makes you not want to go back in there because, wait, they got my face on a picture board. I don't want people to see that that's me, things like that. Some people still will be ballsy and come back to the store. But whose fault is it though? What's the reasoning why people are stealing? I say it's because it's hard out there. A lot of people, not everyone steals. Just some people. Maybe you don't got it. Whatever the case may be, and some people steal for fun, kids and things like that. But whose fault is it? You guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments because it's kind of crazy that the actual response from the people working there they just were non-existent. They were just so nonchalant about it, and it's just it's interesting to me. So you guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments. To the next.